your official licensed gear.
What's going on, YouTube and all the social media network? Once again, you are welcome to the Arteria Modus Podcast Network, featuring the best of TMD Esports, BFO, and the My Dog Podcast. We got an interesting show for y'all tonight, man. Ooh! Before we get to it, let's introduce the cast. Christy Acutie's in the building. Christy, let them know what's good, baby.
First of all, if your Rastafarian cousin lives down here, me and him need to hook up because I want some of what he's got. And then also take your cold ass weather back.
No
doubt. Pete Barker's in the building. Pete, let him know he coming across the pond. What's good, baby?
Nothing but love, man. Happy New Year 2025. Bigger and better. You know it. Come on, let's do this.
No doubt. But last but never least, the man himself, still representing Deshaun Watson. TP from the My Dogs Podcast is in the field. TP, what's cracking, baby?
What's up? You know who this is. This your boy Thorough from the My Dogs Podcast, where my opinions are always just my opinions. Let's get it.
Wow.
Okay, before we get started, can I ask TP a question?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Because, so when we were losing, I turned my jersey inside out, wore it backwards and everything. So, to kind of rally the team back. Are you wearing your Watson jersey backwards so that we'll finally get rid of him?
Yep.
Wow.
Break the hex. Break the hex.
No, I'm not gonna kick a man when he's down. When you're down, you need support.
Is he really down?
And he's on my team, so I'm supporting him till he's not on.
His Instagram doesn't look like he's really down, though. I mean,
no. All right, y'all. Time to move on to the show now. Jesus.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you haven't been following, as you well know, there's a lawsuit that's been out by Fox involving Skip Bayless and somebody who I felt was a very beautiful woman, Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Ocho. And what do you guys feel about this, man? The harassment charge that she's been included in now, saying that she ethnically, make sure I get that out, and bullied one of the stylists that worked for Fox, and she's got a long Arabic name, and I don't want to butcher it. Christy, you the female. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about women in sports right now?
I feel like Joy Taylor has taken us miles back, not steps back, miles back, because I'm sorry, I'm not going to just suck anybody's dick to advance myself. So I feel
get it.
Right?
Let's get it.
I feel like my business, like as a sports broadcaster, sports reporter, sports writer, sports content person, I feel like unless I do more, I'm not going to be able to advance in my career now. And it really sucks. And I'm sure other women feel this way. And, it blows my, well, no, it doesn't blow my mind. It's just disgusts me.
Wrong choice of words.
No, you're right.
Wrong choice, especially after what you said, but it is what it is.
It's
sorry.
Man, that's a nasty bottle of pickles. That just damn, you had to promote yourself by doing that. That's not good. I mean, women know more about sports than us guys do, and we're just not prepared to admit it. So, my advice is just create your own podcast with women and let them talk, because they know more about it than we do. I promise you. You don't need to use your sexuality to promote yourself to get yourself higher. That's wrong.
I'm about to mute your mic, man. I'm about to mute your mic, man. This is a man's world, damn it.
Hold on. I'm not going to totally backpede on that. I'm not going to backpede on that, but I will tell you this. I took Dominic indoor skydiving for his birthday recently. And I've also done the Richard Petty driving experience. And when I was doing these mainly guy things, you know, I asked, being a female, what should I know? And they were like, just pay attention to the rules. Women typically do a lot better because they listen to what you're supposed to do. When I did the Richard driving Petty experience, I had a great time. I didn't wreck the car. I went really fast. I loved it. When we did the indoor skydiving, Dominic went in. He was about to drown. Because why? He didn't listen to the instructions. I went in, I had a blast. The guy's like, you want a job? Go over to the front desk, put in your application. Because I was like, I listened, you know? So women are better at bringing sports information to you, but we do pay more attention to other details that maybe you guys don't. That's all.
All right. So statistically, and this is a true fact, you know who gets into more car accidents in the world? Women. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be chauvinistic or nothing like that. I'm just telling you.
On the road.
Also, besides Danica Patrick, who female is driving, winning Indy or NASCAR? I'm just asking the question.
There's not a lot of women out there driving NASCAR and driving in Indy. You know, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I know it's Shirley. But she was back from the 1960s and she was out there trying to lay rubber down. John Force's daughter, Brittany Force, she's out there, you know, doing quarter miles, racing the wheels off of funny cars. And there are a lot of women in funny car racing. There's a lot of women in motorcycle racing too. But
all right, but I don't know how we got away from
you're talking about mainstream sports women in a male environment. We're talking about sports commentary. Aren't we not talking about sports commentary? Why don't the women have a better chance of talking sports commentary when clearly they do their research way better than the men do? So that's my point.
I ain't even feeling that. TP, what you say, TP?
Well, me personally, thank you, because y'all couldn't see the Watson. I think Joy's getting a bad. I think Joy's getting a bad rep. She's getting a bad rep in these streets. She's for the streets, but hey, I think what y'all miss, to me, what y'all missing is, why do Joy got to do all these things to get ahead? As Pete say, that women are smart. Women do they investigating, they journalism, they interviews and all that stuff. They smart. Why do she have to open her legs up to get these positions where she's at? That should be where the question. That's the problem right there. Why does she have to do all these things to involve in a man's world? But now on the flip side, hey, if you a single female or single male, you walk in your boss office and you know that you can land you $1 million gig by just having sex with them. Hey, that's on that person. Hey, they gonna go in there. Hey, boss, hey, this what you wanted, boss. Let me give you what you want. Let me get that primetime spot. Now this got me a $5 million deal. Hey, I mean, shoot. I mean, people banging for that $40.
Hold on. Yeah. My bad, TV. I missed my man R. He had mentioned Fox is getting sued, not Joy.
It's not Joy.
We didn't say. Yeah, she has been but she's been mentioned.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about her. I'm just talking about everybody running her through the coals. But I mean, hey, she did what she had to do to move up. The question should be, why did she have to do that? She should have been the lady that brought the lawsuit that said no. That's how it all should have been. It should have been like that for a long time ago, but it ain't just like that in sports. It's like that in the music industry. If these women, all these women, these execs, music producers, DJs, and all that stuff, every female artist, they make them have sex. You want this song? Or you gotta do what you gotta do.
There's that to women that actually have talent. I mean, Joy is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful woman and she knows her shit. But what she did for someone like me, who's not going to spread my legs for a, Fox executive and open my mouth.
That's my point.
Yeah. Now I'm going to be stuck still trying to, claw my way to the top when she slept her way to the top. That's
Hey,
not.
I mean, it's a lot of men that did that with Diddy.
Hey, didn't Ray J say now?
That's a
Ray J
different.
said now.
No.
Hold on, Pete. Ray J said now he don't know what his sexuality. He questioning his sexuality right now. I said you had too many Diddy parties. Got you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, TP, you are right. But unfortunately, like I said before, and like I said, I don't want to sound like misogynistic or anything like that. It's a man's world. You know what I'm saying? And no, you should not have to. Women should not have to do these things. But Joy, if she did do some of these things, she understood where she wanted to go. She lived a great lifestyle. Every time you turn around, she's in a bikini. She's on the beach. She's doing all this stuff. You hear what? Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and play that. This is how she liked it. It is what it is. That's
the modern world. That's the modern world.
Before you play it, women, you can't have it both ways because there's some supervisors out there. They're not going to hire no male secretary. They want them. They ain't even going to hire them an ugly secretary. So you're going to get this job because of your looks and not even your talent.
That's true. That's true.
All right, so let's
fucking money.
It's the modern world.
You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this. You're moving forward with this person.
Somebody's posted it.
Wow.
Start it from the beginning.
I thought it was at the beginning.
Social media.
Like where you left off.
Social media. Do you really know what?
Can we just keep it a buck?
There you go.
If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money.
Ooh.
You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram.
Evidently,
about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this. You're moving forward with this person.
All right, so basically, she's pushing the gold digger philosophy. Basically, that's what she's doing.
Role model. That's a disgusting role model. Disgusting role model. No, I can't have that. No, we're teaching.
I don't want my granddaughter.
I'm a grandfather. I've got to teach the next generation and the next generation after that. This is how you make your money? Oh, crap.
Yeah. Am I supposed to tell my little granddaughter if she wants to grow up and become a sports reporter, that's what she's supposed to be like?
No, that's bull crap. You know it. You know it.
Go watch Erin Andrews. Be someone like her.
Now I'm angry.
I mean, I can't.
Hold
name
on,
one
Pete,
woman that's out there that probably didn't. I'm sorry. I just think that. I'm sorry. Forgive me, ladies. But the whole music, sports, any wherever you at, I hope that you got there on your own. But I believe 50%, 65% of the women got it that way. I'm just sorry.
No doubt.
I'm just sorry. I just think that's the truth.
Yeah, but hold on, but take it out. There's an old saying. They said you got to use what you got to get what you want. And that's exactly what Joy decided she felt she needed to do. Because, you know, it is what it is, man. It's hard to hate on somebody else's grind. Like I said, morally, I get it. Hold on, Chrissy. I know I'm not saying.
Hold on. Grinding on them doesn't mean she's on a grind. She needs to go on Grindr. Or
that's
she
not
needs
the
to
grind
go
I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody.
Genuine grind.
I'm talking about somebody's willingness.
Subscription. Go do all that. OnlyFans.
Hey, she might get an OnlyFans after this. We don't know.
Might. You know what? She'll probably make millions of dollars there. Let her go do that shit there. She ruined the road for me. She fucked it up for me. She took a bridge that I could have crossed and she fucking blew it up for me. And any other female out there that wanted to follow in her footsteps is screwed.
Damn.
That's how I feel. So fuck her and fuck any other woman out there that thinks that they could just sleep their way to the top. Sorry for my language. I am so pissed right now because
I got a question. So what you think about Molly? Molly on First Take.
You don't think she's been around athletes that she liked the lifestyle? She liked the lifestyle.
You don't think she's doing the same thing? She was with what was the dude from Michigan?
Like I said, any of those women that are out there doing that, are screwing over any woman that wants to advance in this type of area.
But it ain't them. It's the men. It's the men that's forcing them to do this.
Yeah. It's the men that's forcing them to do it. No, they're not being forced to do this. They're willingly doing this.
Oh,
And then-
if they didn't do it, we wouldn't see them and we wouldn't know who they are.
Oh, I'm sure we would.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We know it is what it is.
That's
Woo!
a double-edged
That got a little-
sword. Wow. Damn.
That got a little hot. That got a little hot. If we want to be considered
Yes,
equal, we need
my
to get
Beth.
jobs
Yes,
on
she
our
knows
merits,
it. Come
not our
on.
boobs.
Come and join the bitches. You know it. I don't do shit. I just sit there in the middle and they're all around me and they talk their stuff. Beth, you know it.
All right,
Christy,
all right.
you know it.
All right, y'all. Drop that. Beth, I'm going to hit you later. Got to move on, man. Y'all wild. So anyway.
Man, that was a subjects matter. Dude.
Look at this. Look at this. She like,
today.
all right, y'all. We got to get back on track now. And I appreciate the 200 something people that are on, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. TMBE and my dogs and BFO and the bitches and all that old goody. No, the ulterior.
I see Twitter. There you go,
You know
Twitter. That's what I like to see.
All right. Now, also in recent developments.
Wait. Hit that Twitter comment. Hit that Twitter comment. That's my dog right there.
Yeah. You're playing the system. She doing what she got to do. All right, y'all. We got to move on now. All right. So, in recent developments today, I don't understand if the Browns PR department are geniuses or idiots. Andrew Berry came out and announced today that Deshaun Watson has a setback on his Achilles injury and he may need surgery again. And this is just wonderful. You gotta love it, man. And I want to ask the cast. Let me ask Pete real quick. Pete, how do you feel about Berry coming out? You think Berry should have came out and said that, or that was a little premature?
Hey, somebody is being thrown under a bus here. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I never saw Watson coming out and being the under center from snap one, week one. Never going to happen. And now he's been put back with his potential secondary surgery. Okay, look at the implications here. I'm certain there's an insurance claim that the Browns could be putting in, and it's a multi-million-pound insurance claim. So it's not all bad.
Yeah, no doubt. TP, what you think, player?
About Barry's comments? I mean, it's I think it was smart. I think it was smart. You thinking that is something more to it, but I mean, I think it could be we letting these we got the number 2 pick. We got a chance to pick it either quarterback, and we letting them know, hey, it was a setback to Deshaun. So Dion, pipe down. Your son might be able to play this year.
Bullshit.
Here she goes.
Here we go.
But I mean, it could be that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they stated it. I mean, that it was just weird. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they would just people ask questions and they're just letting them know. I don't know why.
Watson's not going to be playing week one.
We know that. We knew that beforehand. Christy,
so what do we do?
Yeah, go ahead, Christy.
Okay. So this past week, I got the opportunity to watch the Aaron Rodgers Enigma story, and I'm very glad that I did. I'm not an Aaron Rodgers fan. I don't want him to come play at Cleveland, but I do understand him a little bit better now, and I appreciate him as a quarterback. And since Sean had the same injury as Aaron Rodgers did a season prior, and Aaron Rodgers came back from his surgery and his injury, and his Achilles actually healed perfectly. They said they couldn't even tell that there was a tear, that he had surgery or anything. Why wasn't Deshaun following every single move that Aaron Rodgers made during his healing process? Why didn't he go to his doctors? Why didn't he, follow his steps? And like I said, eat, sleep, drink, do everything that Aaron Rodgers did. So that Aaron Rodgers is almost twice his age. Sorry, he's 10 years older, 11 years older.
Yeah, well,
wait, that's Stephen.
Right, they're two totally different.
Blasphemy.
I understand that.
That's blasphemy, Molly. That's blasphemy. First of
Hold
all,
on, hold on. Let me
go
let
ahead.
me
Get her before I get her talking about my dog.
These are two different people. They heal
Thank you. There it
differently.
is.
Now I get Chrissy, I understand what you're saying, you know, the lifestyle. That's not Deshaun. Deshaun is 26, 27 years old. Aaron Rodgers, that's another. They two different people. They live in two different lifestyle. Aaron wants to go on some retreat and go in the mountains and kill
I'm not
grizzly
talking
bears
about
and
go
shit.
do ayahuasca.
Hold on a
I'm
minute.
not talking
Hold on a minute.
about that.
Christy,
No, you're not understanding me.
Christy, they're two different people. And this man got his money. You can't tell a man how to spend his time and how to spend his money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking real talk. DW4. I think they had the same surgeon. They had the same. Yeah, they had the same surgeon. I think they had the same surgeon. And he did the same procedure, but like I said, people heal differently. They heal differently, do different stuff. Yeah, maybe Deshaun was overdoing it, but like I said before, man, I never counted him in that. With the time frame, didn't match up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the Browns have to take. They got to take a quarterback because besides Kirk Cousins, there's really nobody out there who's really gonna come and make a big difference in Cleveland. You got to try to find the next QB, the next franchise. So if they don't take Cam Ward or Shador or whoever, your boy Beck and Jackson Dart and all
that, get a piece of that.
Go ahead, Super.
Okay. Well, first of all, they're two different people. They're two different people. I mean, when have you ever saw Aaron Rodgers? Whenever you ever saw Aaron Rodgers post or do anything, that ain't him. It's this and Deshaun Watson. That's what his girl do. That's what he do. That's the era we in. He's old school. He don't do that. So that's why you ain't seeing him. Then you saying that he ain't going to his. I mean, he should be at rehab and do. Who's saying that's why people don't come back to the games and all that stuff. That's why where he's at, because that's where his doctors is at. The setback could have been not even on Deshaun Watson. It might not even be forced by. It could have been a bad surgery. You know how many of us go to surgery, then we got to go right back because guess what? The doctor didn't do his job the first time. He missed something. He did this and that. So we can't blame that on Deshaun. And when you see Deshaun out, what he doing? He doing the same thing we doing every day. He's eating. He's enjoying life. He's sitting back. Now, if he was out there boxing, riding horses on a darn motorcycle, then you can say something. But this man just eating lasagna, and you mad at him because he eating lasagna.
Out here. I'm gonna go find him. He's in Miami. I'm gonna say
Aaron Rodgers ain't eating lasagna. Aaron Rodgers eating apples.
I didn't say that. Now
Of course, he is a big apple.
Once again, the men did not listen to what the woman said. The woman said,
here we go.
The doctor, the surgery, the rehab, that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what Aaron Rodgers is eating. I'm not talking about his dark hut and going and doing ayahuasca. I just said that I watched the show. Yes, it includes all of that. He had the chambers that he went in and the ice pools and stuff. No, we're not seeing all that from Deshaun. But you know what? Since he posts on Instagram all the time and his girlfriend's always posting on Instagram all the time, why aren't we seeing that stuff? I'm gonna go to Miami and I'm gonna hunt him down.
Wow, Chris, you know what? If I go on Indeed,
coming for you.
No doubt. If I go on Indeed.com and I see Brown's nurse nanny, I want your goddamn resume. And I'm gonna put shit in there. Brown's nurse nanny. And you can go and tell Deshaun to put that down. Don't smoke that. Don't do this. Kiss my ass. Don't do.
And I'll take care of Miles too.
And every meal that you saw his girlfriend make or his fiance make was a healthy meal. You didn't see not one meal that she made Deshaun that wasn't healthy. He's eating healthy. She be throwing down in that kitchen.
I think this has turned into a lot of personal hate.
I got your back, baby.
That's all right, because you know what? If he does sit out most of the season, then we get money back from the insurance policy.
Exactly what I said. Yeah, we get millions, tens of millions come back. 40, I've heard, if he doesn't play. So it's not a lose situation, really. It's I don't know if I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but it's, where do we go with our number 2 pick? Is that a subject that's coming up?
Well, I was going to say that's a little confusing because if we get Cam Ward, we'll have 2 Wards. We'll have Denzel Ward and Cam Ward. So I think we need to go with Jackson Dent. We don't have any dents.
Dark. Yeah,
Man,
no,
you
dark.
wild,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wild,
yeah.
man. I don't even see the logic.
like that.
Oh my God,
I
man.
like
I just like
it
Jackson.
a lot. I
No,
like
I
this
just
is
like
a lot.
Jackson.
y'all wild, man. But like I said before, I think the PR department, like I said before, they're either geniuses or idiots. You know what I'm saying? Any little shred of Watson's reputation, it got stepped on again, because the man now, this is where I feel like the organization is really starting to turning to let that out right now. There was no need to say shit. Why? I don't see that. It's just, it's turning the public more against Watson. It makes it look, oh, that motherfucker fucked up. It makes his image look even that much worse. So and when those things happen, just like they did Baker, your ass ends up out of the city. You gone. Now, me and TP, yeah, we got a bet going on. Yeah, we got a bet going on. I said by week 8 before the trade deadline that Watson was going to be out of Cleveland, or I got to pay a shrimp and lobster dinner. That's cool. I'm still sticking with my guns. Nice. So we're going to see if Forrest still have his ass in Cleveland. And I mean, if it is, it is.
AB said that Miles will have a direct ticket from Cleveland to Canton. They're going to keep him happy. They want to keep Chubb happy. That's the stuff that all of us fans wanted to hear.
That's the main number one.
We know that they sat down with Miles and they were like, all right, Miles, what do you want us to do? And I think that Miles is going to have a huge hand in exactly what's going to happen in the next couple months.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this too. That's bullshit too. That was bullshit just to appease y'all. So I want to ask you, let me ask you before we go, what changed within the 2 weeks that Miles said, illuminate me, and all of a sudden, he got a ticket from Cleveland to Canton. What changed in 2 weeks? Well, now all of a sudden, Miles is on board. That's bullshit, man. You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes, man. Nothing has changed. The only thing changed is it was 2 more losses in the column. That's what happened. So all that shit, Andrew, I don't care. None of that shit. They talk. Yeah. And then next thing you know, in the next couple months, Miles gonna be, hey, I'm out. And that trade. And then everything they all talking about now that we talking about, that shit going in the wind. I don't
put that out to the universe. You stood.
I'm put.
Let me riddle you this. I was on Twitter. Y'all going ham right now. I thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And I was my dog. They got a space that they go live mostly almost every day. And they invited me on one day, and they had one of the Brown sports reporters on there. And I asked him that question about Miles' comments. And what he said about Miles' comments, he said that because the way he's talking, that's how I was thinking. I'm like, man, because Denzel Ward came out and said, hey, I got to talk to Miles this offseason because I can't see myself playing without Miles. I'm like, dang, I thought we had 2 years to figure out something with Miles. And he's going to try to lead this year. And he was like, well, the way I read into Miles' comments was Miles was talking back in 2016, 17, when we just completely just rebuild everything. That's what he's talking about. He don't want no complete rebuild. Miles is not leaving. He don't see Miles going nowhere, but Miles just letting him know, I'm not here for a complete rebuild.
Right.
Well, shit.
If
What if they do it anyway? It's not like Miles got a choice. He doesn't have a choice. He's a player. He don't sit in the meetings. He's not in the war room. He's not in the draft. He don't do none of that. He's somewhere driving his Porsche 120 fucking miles an hour down some goddamn back road. I'm just telling you the truth.
I think that they would actually take his opinions to heart. I think they would. I mean, he's part owner of the Cavs.
He's that important, a chess piece.
Yes. He's part owner of the Cavs. He is integrated into the city. You know that more than I do. You're right there.
He is. That don't mean he won't leave. He'll pull LeBron on your ass in a minute. I'm trying to tell you.
I love it.
Do not think any of these players owe any loyalty to this city. They don't. That is the nature. See, now blah, blah, blah. I'm a student. If anything, I studied the business of the NFL, the laws, the rules, who's doing this, who's on that board. That's my thing. Because in contracts, how to get out of it, how they can save money. That's my thing. But no, I will not sit here and say that Miles is, he gonna be appeased and he ain't going nowhere.
Well,
shit. Why? And there's some shit popping. Then all y'all gonna be sitting there mad. And then and I'm gonna go back on this video and say, I told your ass. Damn near
Miles?
everything I say,
Yeah.
besides Deshaun, my track record is 90% hit. Bang, bang,
What-
bang.
Oh,
Well, the
period.
only thing that I question her on is Chubb. She was happy about we gonna keep Miles and Chubb. Me and D, we already had a conversation about Chubb. At what price do
I
we
know.
bring Nicholas Chubbs back for with 2 career-ending surgeries? What
No, I had
price
the
do we
same
bring him back?
conversation. We had the same conversation
Mm.
on the side a couple weeks ago. Because I mean, with his foot now being broken and having 2 knee surgeries, how much is he really worth? How much is he going to stay for? You know, and how good is he actually going to be after his foot heals? You know, those are huge question marks that we don't have the answers to yet. So that's all going to happen behind closed doors. But AB sounds like he wants to make Chubb happy also and keep Chubb. So, you know, they're willing to.
I think they owe that to Chubb. I don't
They
know how
owed it
y'all
to
feel.
Kareem too, and
They owe
what they do.
Chubb a contract.
We all
That's what they
do.
do. They owe to Kareem, and they shit on him too. And that's one of the reasons why we here is because they felt a certain way about Baker. Now look what Baker doing.
No,
That's
I'm just
it.
saying. I'm just saying
Look
when
at the
when Nick
jersey. Look
Chubb
at the thing. Come on, it's
when
look
Nick
at
Chubb
your jersey, Mr. Thing. Come on, honestly, they're going to pay Miles. They're going to pay Chubb. It's I'll tell you what. We might have been 3-14 this year, which is an absolute travesty in my opinion. But the Browns just keep giving us podcasters top quality material to debate.
yes.
No, nose tackle, getting an interception.
I love it.
honestly, fucking hell.
All right, so Beth says she'd love to see Hunter and Ward in the backfield. I mean,
Very
that's
good.
Beth. That is a far cry unless the Browns do something else to get another early round pick. And
Yeah,
I
because I
honestly
don't
think
think Hunter's gonna.
I think I'm thinking she's talking about. Hopefully, she's talking about the defense, both
Yes.
corners,
Yes,
Yep.
she
not
wants
the offense.
Travis
D.
Hunter.
She ain't talking about the offense. She's talking about the defense.
Whoa. She said
Travis
Hunter and Ward.
Hunter.
So okay, so all right. So is
Denzel
Travis
Ward.
Hunter coming here to play wide receiver, or is he coming
Denzel.
here to play defensive back?
He's
I don't
playing
want him playing
both,
neither.
according to Dion.
Man, that-
And he ain't supposed to go
Nah,
no.
that ain't.
Oh,
That ain't. So
the real,
you-
the real
my
question, the
question
real
is,
question
You
I've
gonna
got to
take
ask is,
your
if it's
early
John
draft
Fryer,
pick and put him, granted, Dion did okay, and put him in a dual role in the NFL. And Travis is not no big dude, man. You think Travis gonna go out there and take a pounding like that for the Browns on the defensive side, the offensive side of the ball? What you mean? Whoa. I'm just telling you the
How big
truth.
is
You
Denzel?
gotta get out of that fandom. This is not fandom.
No,
This
but they
is
don't
real
have to
life.
play every single play on defense and on offense. You have the option of, oh, do we want to put him in on this play on defense? Okay, boom, there you go. Hey, can we put him in on offense on this play? Okay, go. That's
So,
all. It's
Chrissy,
not every
I'm asking you
single
again.
play.
I don't want
It's
that.
not gonna
What
be like
are you
college.
drafting Travis to his majority role? Is a
Defense.
defensive back? Okay, so some people feel like he could be a great wide receiver next to Jerry Judy.
that's
So you want him
that's
on
an area
defense.
we need
All
to
right,
address.
Maybe like 3 plays a game. Like I
What-
said,
I mean,
don't
what-
one player or two.
What I would like to see is everybody trying to dip on and from Miami down there with Christy and her takes. They trying to leave her. But I would take, Tyreek Hill wanted to come to Cleveland before, but I don't think I would spend the block on him. But now Jalen Ramsey is coming available. He won't out. Imagine Jalen Ramsey on the other side of Denzel Ward. And would that help Myles Garrett out? Will Myles Garrett sign an extension if we get Jalen Ramsey?
You don't have to at this point right now. You don't have to re-sign Miles for a couple years. You good on that?
Yeah, he got 2 years.
Jalen Ramsey would not be cheap. You
No.
know what I'm saying? If anything, you looking for him to replace Denzel because Denzel can't hardly stay on the goddamn field. He a concussion nightmare.
He did
You know,
very
I'm
good
just
this
saying.
season. He was only out one time.
Man,
Games.
every
So-
time he made a tackle, I cringed.
We
Because
all
I didn't want
did.
him to hurt his,
Like glass,
bitty
for
bitty
free.
head. Ain't want to hurt his head. Come on, man. Stop it.
Come on,
Y'all, wow.
Lord. Come
And
on,
he will not wear,
Lord.
and he won't wear that. But anyway, let me do that too, man. Gotta give a shout out. We had this show. Gotta give a shout out to fanatics.com. Make sure you get all your licensed official gear. Guardian caps wearing one hit at a time. You saw that cap in Cleveland 13 News. I appreciate y'all, man, so much. And all the people who tuned in. This is like a record, man. I ain't even tripping. Love it.
Mm.
Love it. I might
Time
switch
to put it on
switch it.
YouTube. I told you, put it on YouTube. You
I mean,
we got
it is
over
what it
9,000
is.
subscribers
We-
on YouTube. Did you see that?
Huh?
We got like over 9,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
It was like 10, but we haven't been, posted. But now it's 2025. We got a lot of things going on. We got, AG's camps, different stuff like that. The official, we starting the sports entertainment company. We doing that. We got a lot of shit going on, man.
I'm gonna try to go to the Pro Bowl. I put the email out there. So Cleveland 13, come on.
Yeah. Hey, give Chrissy her credentials so she can go
If
to
you go to
Tampa
if you go to the Pro Bowl, I got something for you. If you go to the
Yeah.
Pro Bowl, I got something
Yeah.
for you.
and watch them play flag football.
Miles, and I
I
can
was-
talk.
I was just looking at my Cleveland Browns Advantage card, and I got so many points. And I'm like, I looked at the awards, and it said meet and greets at the Pro Bowl. So I'm
You
not
want to come
going.
with me
So,
to
I
the Pro
mean,
Bowl?
huh?
You want to come with me to the
When is
Pro
it?
Bowl?
Hey, TP.
Oh no, I'm
when is the
not.
Pro
I'm not.
Bowl?
That's in New Orleans. I ain't going. But what I'm saying is,
No,
I
it's in
can.
Orlando.
Huh?
The Pro Bowl is in Orlando.
Or yeah, that's where it's at. Orlando. I could. Yeah.
Every
So
year
I
it's in
mean,
Orlando.
I can cash my points out and get you a meet and greet with the players.
Oh,
There
that'd
you
be
go.
awesome.
Yeah.
What-
So
what's
if
the
you
date?
go,
What's the date
I'm
on
gonna
that?
cash my
What's the
points
date?
out and figure out how can I get that to you.
Oh, look at Marcus is gonna fly down so he can go with me and he can get the meet and greet.
Hey, it is what it is. We get it popping.
We
You know
do
what
it
I'm saying?
together. We do it together. So
Or where y'all
don't,
can
don't
go.
forget your overseas correspondent.
No doubt.
if he can get here.
Yeah, wow.
But it's the week before the Super Bowl, so it's February 2nd.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, no,
Sunday,
no
February
problem, no
2nd.
problem. All right,
Yeah.
y'all wild, man.
All right, yeah, let's go. I gotta get to the
All right.
tan.
Yeah. Chrissy's got to get her tan. She's getting too pale. All right.
I-
And like I say every week, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all stay tuned to like I said, TMDE Sports, the My Dogs Podcast, BFO, and the Arterial Sports Network Podcast. And go Browns, bitches! And we'll see y'all next week.
2025. Yes.
Maybe we'll be on time next